ready? Go! Get out! Get out! Go! Get out!
All right, what's happening here? This is one of the most dangerous situations that you can get yourself into when other trees are hung up and you've got to get them down.
Could whack and throw a piece our way. So actually over here is a dangerous place to be as well, because as this dead tan oak comes down, if it comes down, and hits this tree hard enough, it could fling stuff that way pretty hard.
Not as likely.
Unlikely, possible.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
All right, here's the story. We got this tan oak here that's supporting two fallen trees right up there. It's on our trail, so we want to make it safe. But there's so much pressure being exerted on this trunk right here. This is not a huge tree. It's only about 12 inches in diameter, but if we start cutting from the back side with all the pressure on it, it'll very likely split out and barber chair. So we're going to put a wedge in it, and I think you could probably go almost halfway and then start nibbling from the other side and step back, nibble and step back. Make sure all the rocks and everything are out of your way. You don't want to step on anything and have that stumble you down. Make sure you've got a good foothold. So you want to do this one?
Sure.
Or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
All right. Here, let me move my chainsaw out of the way then. All right, let's back up a little bit. Before we decided to cut this tree down, my first idea was to put a chain around it and really shake the tree and maybe have those other pieces come down. So I got the chains out and we put it up about, I don't know, about 8 feet or so up into the tree. I really want to climb the tree. And we gave it a good tug. I gave it a good go there, but nothing budged. I kind of expected that, but I figured it was worth a try. Oh well, you know what they say. Sometimes the best laid plans just don't work out the way you think they might. But if you don't try, you don't know. So let's go back to cutting the tree down. You know, when you're analyzing a situation, it's always good to have more than one perspective. I brought my son Kalen out here and asked him if he wanted to take it down. He says, yeah, sure. Well, we talked about it at great length, and he had his ideas of what was going to happen, and I didn't really tell him what I thought was going to happen, but I had a little different idea. But we started off, I thought, you know, let's go for it. We brought the small saws out there. And as soon as we started with the small saw, I realized, oh, now wait, let's stop. That's a mistake. So I went and got a bigger saw that cuts much, much faster, because speed is really, really important when you're doing some of these moves. You don't want to sit there and just pick and pick when a tree is under a lot of strain, because if in fact it's going to barber chair, or if in fact it's on the verge of splitting, you want to be able to cut through those fibers as fast as possible so you control it rather than allowing it to self-destruct.
It's going!
Hey, Blair! Open one up! Open it up! Okay. Get ready! Go! Get out! Get out! Go! Get out of there! Hey! Blair! Open one up! Open it up! Okay. Go, 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 go! Okay.
You know, after the fact, when you see something like this, you say, oh, that wasn't so bad. But the issue wasn't what happened as so much as what could have happened. And with all that dead stuff hanging up in the air and stuff coming down, you have the possibility of not only wood flying down at you, but being caught up on the other branches and being shot over at you. And I'll go back to another tree I've had to fell on the property. That was kind of fun. But you got to be really careful of these rotten trees, these spots where there's decay in there. Those things can, especially if they're leaning, they can rip up at you and barber chair, and all hell can break loose.